Today we are talking about Notafy. In its simplest form, Notafy is an enterprise-level mobile instant messaging platform. For lack of a better description, Notafy is WhatsApp for companies. So why do we need Notafy? In order to unpack this, we're going to be looking at two angles. First of all, the angles of the corporates or the businesses that will be sending messages out via Notafy. And second of all, the mobile users or the consumers, the people who will be receiving messages via Notafy. Let's first look at the corporates. Often corporates and businesses need to communicate informative messages to their customers, and the only real option is SMS. Because SMS billing works on a pay-per-message basis, the cost of SMS communication becomes prohibitive when looking at regular mass communication. Notafy does not charge on a pay-per-message basis. It charges a set monthly fee per user, and you can send unlimited numbers of messages. Companies also had no way of knowing which customers wanted to get what type of messages at what time. Because of this, messages were sent to the entire customer base as a spray and pray tactic. This was usually very ineffective. Notafy allows customers the ability to select what type of messages they want to get from you, therefore making sure that only relevant messages get through to individual customers. So to summarize, save by paying per user, not per message. Build relationships by not irritating your customers, as you only send them messages that are relevant to them. Target your messages to predefined groups set up within Notafy. Send as many messages as your business needs. Get a branded space on your customer's phone. Every Notafy inbox will have your logo and your brand. Let's look at the consumers. With traditional SMS communication, customers have no control over what messages they received and when they receive them. Therefore, they consider most business SMSs as spam. There's also no way of filing or categorizing your SMS messages. So if you want to refer back to the SMS that your bank sent you a month ago, it would generally take you ages to find that message in your inbox. So to summarize, mobile users or consumers' benefits. Control the messages that you want to get. Turn on or off messages at your command. Notafy herds all brand messages into one place. Suddenly all messages from every brand, every business, every sports club, and every entity that you deal with is in one place in their own individual inbox. Sort them so you can find your messages later. Keep all brands and business messages out of your SMS inbox. Suddenly your SMS inbox becomes free for personal use again. Choose which brands and companies you want to hear from. Notafy gives you brand messages at your command. So how does Notafy work? In order to understand how Notafy works and how it's different from regular brand communication, let's first understand how regular SMS communication works now. Traditionally, companies would want to send a message to their customers via an SMS. They would either load the bulk messages into an SMS distribution engine or connect to the engine via an API. The messages would then be sent to all the customers in the database, whether the customer wanted to receive the message or not. So how does all of this change with Notafy? A company will still either load their messages up or connect to Notafy via an API. When the message reaches Notafy, our patented sorting module identifies the customers in the database that have Notafy and those that do not. All customers that have Notafy receive the message via Notafy, and all customers that do not have Notafy get the message via an SMS. The reason for this is that if you are sending an important message to your customers, you do not want to miss some of them because they have not yet loaded your fantastic Notafy platform onto their phone. So how do you get your customers onto Notafy? Well, this is the easy part. Sign up for a mynotafy.com account on mynotafy.com. Upload your customer details and send them a Notafy invite via SMS. As soon as your customers accept the invite and install Notafy, you are good to go. Remember, the SMS is dead. Notifications have arrived.